Michael Jordan's flair, charisma, control, understanding the game. Nobody can do that. He was so graceful with the basketball, and he would change gears on you and change direction really, really quick. It's just amazing, man. If you see it, in person, it's like, we're like, oh. We start a fast break, somebody's gonna get dunked on. And it's gonna be Michael dunking on somebody. In the 1990 Eastern Conference Finals, I think the Bulls was really getting to figure us out. Joe Dumars used to guard him first because that's the beginning of the game. Then once he got out the game, I had to go guard him. I don't think anybody else could have guarded him. John Salley, Rick Mahorn, Bill Laimbeer, no. Whenever he got the ball, I'm pretty much like nose to nose with him because I didn't want him to do anything to embarrass me. I'm gonna name the Jordan rule. If he goes to the hole, put him on the ground. If you see some of those clips, you'll see that we just hit him every time we go to the basket. And he's always on the ground, like in pain. But he always gets back up. He learned after a while, man, and then he just took control from there. I think people really saw one of the best performances in the NBA when Michael played against us. And we didn't let anyone do that against us, but almost put 50 on us quick. Check his resume out. It's awesome. It's like, wow, this guy is amazing.
Bill Laimbeer. Three-point basket, John Paxson. Vinny.
I see him.
Isaiah Thomas. Detroit foul. Slam dunk. Team foul. Get on Jordan. Slam dunk. Michael Jordan. 2-point basket.
Come get it.
2-point basket, Michael Jordan.
Who got it? Someone come get this.
2-point basket, Michael Jordan. Two-point basket. Count it, Michael.
Shot's good.
Two-point. Slam dunk, Michael Jordan. Dunk, Michael Jordan. Dunk, Michael Jordan.
That's what the ring room is.
For the Pistons, Mark Aguirre. Two-point basket.
Was royalty. He was Elvis Presley. He was the Beatles. It was Michael Jordan versus the NBA. He was that good, and he had a charisma that was unique to him, but also that killer instinct of wanting to win. When Michael Jordan came into town, the Great Western Forum became the place to be. You couldn't live your life if you didn't get a chance to see Michael Jordan perform in person. When the Lakers and the Bulls faced each other in that 1991 finals, it was that moment where you could really say sports and entertainment were coming together. When the Bulls won that series, you know, right there you saw like kind of the passing of the torch. You know, what Michael did and what Michael accomplished and represented in the 90s inspired the next generation of talent. Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time.
Good evening. Welcome to Game.
Hey, Perkins, hey!
Magic Johnson for two.
Who's got John? Come on.
Bill!
Throws out our horse. Pivot.
Horace. Scottie Pippen. Michael Jordan. Magic Johnson for two. Michael. Michael Jordan. Sam Perkins, 4-2.
Scotty. Paxson.
Michael Jordan. Scottie Pippen. Magic Johnson for two. Michael Jordan. Magic Johnson for two. Lakers 32. The Bulls 75. Los Angeles.
Yeah, good.
Michael Jordan. B.J. Armstrong. That's the end of the game. Fans, thanks for being a part of tonight's game. We look forward to seeing you again in the future. Please have a safe trip home.
When Michael Jordan played in Chicago, the crowd just went crazy to another decibel level. And I'd get the chills every time. He played with such a fury. He was electric on the court. Before the Shrug game, the game against Portland in the NBA Finals, well, the public relations people couldn't find Michael. The reason was he was on the court taking three-point shots, and he was not noted as a three-point shooter. We asked him about it. He said, well, you know, you never know when a three-point shot might come in handy. Obviously, he had figured something out, that he was going to surprise them, but you have to hit the shots. This incredible onslaught of threes takes place in the first half, and he hit 6 of them. That was unheard of at that time for anyone. He looks over at our broadcast table and gives that shrug. And I think what I took out of that most, it showed his humility, that he could not believe that he hit 6 three-pointers. That was, I thought, one of the incredible moments in playoff history. I would have to go with Jordan as the GOAT.
Here we go.
Out!
One more. Let's get a good shot. Oh, and one. Three's for John. Hey, boys. Pressure him up. Hey, right there.
Michael changed the game because everyone tried to do the things that he did. He would drive down, dunk on people with his tongue wagging and all that stuff. What he became, the evolution, I mean, it was like, wow. When you have a guy with the kind of notoriety, the kind of popularity that Michael has, it's good for the whole entire league. You know, y'all keep calling it the double nickel game. He dropped 55, and you know, he made a move to get to the free throw line, and I thought he was going up for the shot, and I go to try to block the shot. He dishes it off to Bill Winnington. He dunks it. That game was the coming out party for him. You know, he showed the league, the world, that he was still great, and he went on to win 3 more championships. According to him, he retired for 2 years to give the rest of us an opportunity to try to win the title. And according to him, I didn't take advantage of it, so he had to come back to show the world that he's the man.
Welcome to the World
Here we go.
Hey, get on Derek. Come on. Oh, shoot it. That's all you. That's you.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan.
Who's got BJ?
The Bulls, 28. Michael Jordan. Luke Longley. Charles Smith. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan.
Tony! Tony! Hey, Derek!
Charles Oakley.
Hey, Kuko! Yo, Kuko!
Michael Jordan. Tony
Sucks!
Patrick Ewing.
Tony!
Mike. Michael Jordan. Steve Kerr. 3-point goal. Michael Jordan. Three. Steve Kerr. Knicks, 36. The Bulls, 81.
When you win 6 championships and win MVPs and win scoring titles, you have to be considered one of the best. Michael Jordan had that and more. Going into the 1996 series against the Chicago Bulls, I was the defensive player of the year. Michael was the MVP, and they had made a big deal about it. But I think my mindset was just to go in there and contain him, make him take uncomfortable shots, make him take something that's not in his rhythm, and give us a chance to win, and make other players beat us. Kukoc stepped up, Pippen stepped up, a lot of players stepped up. Michael Jordan stepped up in Game 6. He got smart about it by attacking us and getting us in situations where we're getting in foul trouble, and then we couldn't do nothing about it. In these games, I was saying anything I wanted to say to Mike. And it went back and forth, and he didn't back down. He was always strong, and he always came at me, and I loved him. I think he's one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game.
8, Scottie Pippen. From North Carolina, at guard, 6'6", Michael Jordan. The head coach of your Bulls.
Scotty! Hey, watch Pippen at the heart!
Scottie Pippen.
Right here.
Run!
Bring the swords, man.
Oh, gotta move, dude!
Out.
One more!
2-point basket. Two-point basket. Michael.
You got nothing. You got nothing.
Sean Kemp. Slam dunk. Michael. Two-point. Luke. Two-point basket. Scottie Pippen. Two-point basket. Gary Payton. Slam dunk. That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Your Bulls 73, the Supersonics. That's the final buzzer, and your Bulls win. Your Bulls 93, the Supersonics 39. Thanks again, folks, for coming out and supporting your basketball team. Drive home safely and see you again soon.
You know, I feel fortunate to have been covering the Bulls at that time and being so close to watch this transformation of this young man just becoming the greatest basketball player that's ever played. Nothing could ever stop him from winning. It was all about winning. The flu game, they called it. It could have been the pizza game because he thought it was food poisoning and he looks horrible. He could barely talk, you know, and I didn't want to keep asking about how you feel, this and that and the other. I could just see it in his eyes. I think he realized the situation. You have an opportunity to win a championship and it can go away. We're not going to wait till you get better and then play the next week. The thing that always brought the greatness out in him was a challenge. And he was just zoned in. And there was nothing that was going to stop him from playing his best and winning that basketball game.
Michael Jordan.
The mailman.
John Stockton. Michael. That's the Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Hey, D up on Michael. Mike. Michael Jordan.
Scotty.
Michael. Michael. Michael.
Oh, and one.
Luke. Utah foul. Greg Foster. That's his first. Jazz foul.
Basket's good.
Keith.
Who's got MJ?
Michael Jordan is the greatest player ever. Just watching him play, he had tenacity, he had focus, he had drive, he had vision, and Kobe emulated his game after Mike. He did everything Mike did, walk like him, talk like him. He did everything. He loved Mike. So, the ability to go against him that day, just him versus Mike, he lived for stuff like that. So I remember that game. He wasn't calling no plays, and every time Mike scored, he knew he had to score. Whatever Mike was doing, he had to do it or outdo him. That's what you do when you go up against a great player, AKA your idol. You gotta let them know that you're coming to take their spot.
Yo, keep popping.
2 points.
Kobe Bryant.
Stars make every player on the team better. Michael Jordan, his ability to challenge himself, his natural ability physically of being able to play with such great energy, his intelligence, basketball intelligence, all those things I think were remarkable. I enjoyed coaching Michael Jordan because he had a respect for coaches and he had a desire to play at a peak level, and he's willing to follow instructions without, wanting to over-dominate the game. Even as a young player, there were times in the fourth quarter where he would make up the difference in a ball game on his own. I had to bring Michael in my office and say, Michael, when's the last time someone who led the league in scoring won a championship? Thought about it a bit. He said, Rick Barry. I said, yeah, that's right, in the 70s. But it's very rare that person that wins scoring championship is also on a championship team. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to move the ball around and we're going to take the spotlight off you all the time and involve the other players on your team. He said, oh, you're going to have that equal opportunity offense. Well, what's going to happen when the 24-second clock gets under 5 seconds? We'll coach the players how to get the ball to you in that particular time so you can activate the ball. Save that terrific scoring ability for the fourth quarter. He laughed and he accepted the responsibility. And the other thing that we did is we moved him from a guard to a forward position. We really wanted to win the series in Chicago, Game 5, and we lost this game and we flew out to Utah to play the 6th game, and Michael said, we're going to end it tonight. You guys get ready for this ball game because we're not going 7. Going into the game, we kind of knew what we had to do to win the game. You had to play close, but come out and win the game in the last 5 minutes. The timeout that I did take with about 40-some seconds to go. That was the key, because knowing Jerry Sloan and having coached against him many times, I knew that if we could go down and score and make it a one-possession game, that he wouldn't call a timeout. We'll run the open. Dennis will, run a pick or set a pick or slip a pick, depending upon what Ostertag does. And Michael, you can double back on Malone if you have the ability. You saw the crowd rise behind that whole activity. You could see the anticipation that they had that this was a crucial moment. Michael changed the idea and pulled up for the jumper instead of taking it to the hoop and finished it. We called that season The Last Dance, and I thought, for an ending of a career, there could have been nothing sweeter than what Michael had just done.
All right, fellas, let's get out of the box quickly. Do what we did last time, take a shot. What time is it? Game time!